It's 1 o'clock.
9 minutes after 1.
9 minutes after 1 a.m.
Right.
And he's not going to wake up. Watch what I'm going to do.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. In this one, we're going to talk about the dreaded third shift, or better known as the graveyard shift. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it.
Time out for all of us. Well, new tonight, if you or someone you know works the overnight shift, you know all too well the toll it can take on their health.
But tonight, there's new evidence of just how fast working the graveyard shift can impact your body. Fox 6's Linda Schmidt is live in the newsroom with more. Linda?
Yeah, good evening, first of all, to both of you. Well, you know, this new study is confirming what many people already know here. It can absolutely throw your body out of whack working overnight. But this study also found that can happen in just 3 days.
Working overnight can be a grind.
The brain doesn't really adapt to that kind of a schedule very much.
In fact, experts say the brain battles the body's metabolic system when you are working overnight because we are not supposed to be awake during those hours. A new study out of Washington State University found that after working just 3 days of overnight shifts, the proteins that regulate blood glucose are disrupted.
That tug of war actually has consequences for the way we metabolize our food, for the way we process our glucose, and respond to that glucose with insulin. And we believe that has long-term consequences for health.
Professor Hans van Doggen led the study. He says when internal rhythms are thrown off, it puts stress on the body and wear and tear on our organs.
Increased risk of diabetes, obesity, heart disease.
Dr. Randy DiLorenzo is with Northwell at Syosset Hospital on Long Island. He says although the recent research out of Washington State University only studied 14 people, it still provides some interesting findings as to why overnight shifts are so damaging to the body.
I see a number of nurses and doctors, and many of them do complain, and also policemen, they do complain when they work the nighttime shift. It does take a toll on them.
And because the overnight shift can put so much stress on the body, doctors say it is extremely important to try to counteract that by eating healthy and exercising. But the problem is, after working overnight, the last thing that you feel like doing when you get home is exercising. Steve and Natasha, back upstairs to you.
Yeah, I did mornings for a long time. It is tough on the body, that's for sure.
It can be brutal.
Yeah, and you crave junk food, too, to make it worse. All right.
Sure do.
Thanks so much.
Girl, the graveyard shift will do that to you. So in a previous video, I mentioned that I was speaking to Dr. Amy Bender, who is a sleep researcher. And this is what Dr. Amy Bender said. Go ahead and Google her. She works for the Canadian Olympic team. She says when we are tired, in order for the body to keep going, we start to crave simple sugars. So I want you to think candy. I want you to think soda. I want you to think white bread. I want you to think white rice. Now, there's nothing wrong with these foods. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with them. But the reason that the body craves these foods is because the body is looking for a quick source of energy. And these foods are a quick source of energy. So yeah, that night shift, that nightlife, it will do it to you.
There's a lot of truth to this. When you're working third shift, you're trying to help the time go by. And this can involve a lot of snacking on junk food. Also, it's not uncommon for these companies to offer food for their graveyard shift employees. But the food is usually that of the unhealthy variety. Like donuts, muffins, cakes, and cookies. And before you know it, boom, you've gained 15 pounds in 2 months. Tragic.
I don't know about y'all, but I be at work for only 30 minutes and I already done ate my lunch, my dinner, and my snacks. I can't help it.
And don't say I never fucking warned y'all. This is your warning. I really don't give a fuck how much money they're offering you, whatever differential they're offering you. Do not work night shift. Don't do it. You will be asleep your entire day. Yesterday was my only off day for this week, right? My head was killing me, so I went to sleep at like 1 o'clock. Mind you, I had got off of work at 6:30 a.m., but that Starbucks had me going, so I didn't go to sleep until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I woke up at 9 o'clock and I literally had plans with my sister. I missed them, had plans with my mom, missed them because I was knocked the fuck out. I woke up thinking this motherfucking Sunday and I'm like, why the fuck is it so dark and it's the morning time? Bitch, I thought it was the end of the world. Bitch, I thought I missed that trumpet. Bitch, just don't do it. Do not do night shift. It's not fucking worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Just do day shift, go home and go to sleep at night. It'll fuck you up. I'm telling you. I tried to warn you. If you decide to do it on your own, that's you, bitch. Your ass is scrapped.
This is one of the main benefits of working the graveyard shift, which is some companies pay shift differential. This is where they pay the employees who work the undesirable shifts a little more than the standard shift employees. But the money's gotta be really good for me to want to commit to a graveyard shift. Like really good.
I'm here. Behind you, look. Behind you.
Now that's what I'm talking about. $220 an hour. Now that might get me on a graveyard shift. But the job? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would you ever work security at a graveyard overnight for $220 an hour? That's a big bag.
Listen, Ian, I can see you really want to work here. So tonight, I'm gonna give you the keys and you're gonna lock up. I'm serious, dude, and I'm not gonna be here. You gotta do this by yourself. You gotta prove yourself. You gotta look fear in the eyes and face it. Even if it's a demon with blood and pus coming out of its eyes, you're gonna see a lot of shit here, okay? I think you got this. Now, I gave you a walkie-talkie. I'll be on channel 3, okay? Don't hit me up around 7. I'll be playing games and eating Hot Pockets, alright? Mrs. Hembley's gravestone needs bleach and scrub it down before you leave, alright? Now don't stare at it for too long because you will get pulled into the under. I'm serious. I watched it happen live. You should have heard the way the kid screamed before he got pulled under. But that's really it. Lock up, make sure the lights are off because the bills have been up this year. I'm serious.
Alright. That's the one thing about working graveyard, boy. You get a good little break to yourself and nobody watching or supervisor over your head. 30-minute lunch. What time is it? 2:30. Get up at 3 o'clock. Push the seat back. Take me a nap. Nice little power nap. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm supposed to have been out of here. Fuck.
I don't know what I was thinking when I decided to wake up one morning and said, look, I'm finna do the graveyard shift. The most terrible shift in the world. My dumb ass decided to do it. This is my first time doing the graveyard shift. On Braun, this is the last time I would do the graveyard shift. I promise you I would never do this shit again. Gee, I started at 11 p.m. It is only 12:35. I done drunk an energy drink. And I don't think I'm gonna make it, bro. I promise you I will never do this shit again, bro. So all y'all motherfuckers who do this shit 5 days out the week, salute. Y'all might be the strongest motherfuckers in the world. Matter of fact, I think I fear y'all the most. I fear y'all the most. Cause I promise you right now, on Braun, a YN can come to me right now and tell me give you everything you got. I promise you without hesitation. Take it, bro. Take my life too.
Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
You work midnight, what they call the midnight shift?
Graveyard shift.
Graveyard. What graveyard mean what?
Death? Cemetery.
Death. Okay. Cemetery. Why? 90 minutes after the sun go down, your brain get recharged. After midnight, the charging stops. If you're not home by midnight, you turn into a what? The nursery rhyme. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, yeah.
What's the only part of your body look like a pumpkin? Your head.
What was I thinking getting on overnight shift? Knowing that I like to be asleep by 9 o'clock. By 8:30, I'm in the bed wiggling my toes, rubbing my feet together. What convinced me to apply for this shit? I real do. And that ain't even no fucking word. I really do look like I'm on this shit. It look like I'm on them downers. Oh shit, I almost hit the trash can, y'all. Let me go lay my ass. Damn, my reaction time was so slow. Bro, let me just go.
One of the worst parts about working graveyard shift is the drive home afterwards. It's like all the sleep you've been fighting off all night hits you all at once. It's not for the weak.
This is for whoever has worked graveyard or works graveyard. First of all, I don't even know why I chose this shift. Switching from years of, doing everything in the daytime and sleeping at night, and switching it from doing stuff at nighttime and trying to sleep during the day is crazy. But the most craziest part about doing grave is the battle you gotta fight to try to make it home. I'd be completely fine, and then I get in a car, and a couple minutes in, I start. Oh my, I hate it. I hate it. Because it's like, why is my brain trying to do that to me? I gotta make it home safe, and you wanna doze off when I'm making turns and at the light and the car is slowing down, I'm dozing off. That's so crazy. And I guess I kind of do it to myself, but if I don't go home, I'll go straight to the gym after work, which is crazy, I know, and it's a 12-hour shift. But if I'm really tired, after I did doze off 10, 15 times while I was driving, I get to the gym and I hit this. Let me just close my eyes just for like 10 minutes. Get a little comfortable, you feel me? Next thing you know, it'd be like 3-4 hours go by, and I'm like, God damn! Graveyard can be mad convenient depending on your schedule, because you have a lot to do during the day. But that battle of dozing off is no joke. That shit sucks.
Oh, hey, come on. Come on. On this window's down. Turn this radio on. Drop! Shut down, open up shop! No! That's all right. 5 o'clock. No, I'm on my way home. I just need somebody to listen. I need somebody to listen to me while I'm riding, man. That's it, man. What y'all had going on last night, though? How was the party and stuff?
Seems like I push against the
people that I respect the most in this world are people who work graveyard shifts. That time from 11 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Man, you really got to have that dog in you to work them graveyard shifts, because that shit ain't for everybody. That shit ain't for the weak. I don't even know how to even time my fucking sleep to do third shift. I tried to sleep around 6 o'clock, and then by the time it's time to get up around 10, bro, you know how fucking hard it is to get up out your bed at 10 o'clock at night to go on somebody's job and fucking work? You be drowsy as hell going to work. Then you finally get there, you start working, you be like, okay, cool. My blood flowing, I'm good to go. You might have your little snack, you laughing, joking, everything good. Up until like 4 o'clock. Your body start to wind down at that point. Shit ain't funny no more. Everything somebody telling you is like, you ever had water in your ear when you go swimming? That's what it feel like. I be all on the job sleepwalking. Only thing I can think about is my bed, getting home, going to sleep. And then you fight for your life from 4:30 all the way up into 6:45. You be sleepy as hell. Then when 7 o'clock hit, it's time to clock out. All of a sudden you got a burst of energy, and now you get home, you can't even go to sleep. What type of shit is that? I said, hell nah, bro. I did that shit for maybe about a month and a half, 2 months. I said, nah, y'all gotta put me back on first shift. This shit ain't gonna work.
Working graveyard in a small town.
Making this damn pizza that nobody buys. My little homies that come and visit me, probably about the only customers that I'll get tonight.
usually around this hour is when you'll see all the no-goods walking around. But I'm just going to say, since it's Sunday and it's the day of the Lord, they're all asleep right now. All right, see y'all later. And then basically the rest of the night, I just kind of walk around, see if anybody's stolen anything. The store's on fire. And that's about it. I just chill.
Some graveyard shifts are slow like this, where you're just a placeholder and you'll only get max 4 customers in your 8-hour shift. For those types, trying to keep yourself awake is the most challenging.
Do not work night shift unless you want to be pissed off all the time. I got off work at 7 o'clock this morning. Why the fuck am I back at work at 7 o'clock tonight? It should be illegal to go to work 2 times in the same day. I went to bed, it was Tuesday. Why did I wake up and it was Tuesday again? Why is it the same day still? Then day shift be have the motherfucking nerve to ask you, well, why didn't you do this? Well, why didn't you? Bitch, I am living off of 4 hours of sleep. I'm at work for the second time today. Don't talk to me. You can change the goddamn bag of LR. Leave me alone. Now I see why it's called a graveyard shift. I'm digging my own grave. And I can't even stop it. I want to stop. I know I got to stop, but I can't stop. But I can tell you one thing is coming to an end real soon, because the way that my sleep schedule is, baby, I don't even know what day it is. I thought that tomorrow was Thursday this whole time. Today is Tuesday. Ugh.
Lily, is it morning or night?
I told my coworker, if you get yourself a Vietnamese coffee, I guarantee you, you will stay awake all graveyard shift. People watching wasn't her thing. She needed a pick-me-up, so I introduced her accidentally to Vietnamese iced coffee. She was hooked on that. Every shift she had, she got a coffee. I'm like, okay, girl, go ahead, do your thing. But of course, she plateaus, and she's like, all right, what's the next one? I'm like, there is no next one. This is the most potent thing I know to mankind. I don't know nothing else. Like, what was I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. Get good quality sleep when you go home. Like, I don't know her living situation. I don't know her sleeping schedule. But I was like, dude, like, I got nothing. Like, I don't know. Is there like an all black, stronger brew of Vietnamese coffee? I don't know. I've only had like the milky kind, and this is good enough for me. But homegirl was like, okay, good. Check the box. It worked for a minute. And I was like, maybe we should like wean off of it and then hop back on when your body gets adjusted. But I don't know.
I do so many of the most commonly used phrases that we use today actually have like dark and twisted origin stories. Like apparently in the 1800s, people used to be accidentally buried alive, like a lot. There's this legendary story of this woman who once drank too much poppy tea, and the opium in the poppy basically put her into a death-like deep sleep. Everyone thought she was dead. Like they had a funeral for her and buried her and everything. Sadly, she did end up waking up to find herself nailed shut in a coffin. And that's just one story. But premature burials happened so often that they led to the invention of the safety coffin. It's a coffin with a bell attached to a rope that's left inside of the coffin with the corpse. So that way, if someone ever found themselves having been buried alive, they could ring it and notify the cemetery workers to come save them. Hence the term saved by the bell. But apparently this is also where the term graveyard shift comes from. Because think about it, a cemetery is closed to the public at night. The graveyard shift was the shift that was specifically created to listen out for these bells. Workers with the graveyard shift also had to apparently look out for body snatchers. There was this entire period of time where it was considered unethical and immoral for medical professionals to study, learn, and practice on human corpses. So, in the name of science, medical students decided to snatch them. There are documented instances of medical students raiding graves in the 19th century. And this was literally illegal, but they did it in the name of science. Still, I'm sure you can imagine the outrage when people found out that their lovely neighborhood doctors had been caught with a few skeletons in their closet.
That was interesting. I'm sure a lot of these commonly used phrases we use every day have some dark origin stories. This graveyard shift one sounds brutal. But hey, I guess surgeries and things like that had to start somewhere to get to where we are today. And if you really started researching, I'm pretty sure the origin stories of surgeries and the first ones ever done were really, really brutal.
See what I'm saying, y'all? Am I tripping? Ain't nobody coming out the elevator. Y'all seen that, right? Let me show y'all something. Nobody. Have to press this to open it. Gotta press buttons to open it. So like, I'm feeling it. Now got me tripping like I'm hearing shit. Y'all know how we is. Once we hear something, we get quiet and we looking around like for real. My scary ass. Hell yeah.
Look, right, when it comes to working, the worst shift to work is the fucking overnight shift. Like, bro, you basically working 3 times in a day. Say if you work from 6 to 3 or 9 to 6 or goddamn 12 to 8. And when you get home, you sleep for half the morning, all the afternoon, then you gotta get right back up in the motherfucking evening time. I tell you, that's how it was when I worked overnight in the warehouse jobs, and that shit fucked up my mentality so bad. I'm a truck driver, so I've driven trucks overnight, and bruh, when I tell you driving trucks overnight, Slim, that shit is no fucking joke compared to doing the day. Now, the good thing about trucking overnight is less traffic, but bruh, your sleep pattern be all over the fucking place. Man, when I was trucking overnight, man, I fell asleep at the light. Then another time, I almost hit somebody's car, cause I kept dozing off. I'm all driving like this and shit, like.
This is for people who work overnight shifts. How long have you done it? Because I just hit 10 months. I did not think that I was going to take this job because they're like 12 or 13 hour days, depending on what shift. But I work like 50 to 60 hours a week, always 40. But regardless, I don't know how much longer my body can take it. I am sleepy and drowsy on the days that I'm not working, and it's not natural for me to get up out of bed at 9 a.m., but sometimes that's when my body wakes me up. However, I would like to have a normal schedule, and I know people do this for years, but I'm 24 years old, and I don't really know if it's good for my health, my mental health, and my body, because I feel pretty tired and dead every day. So how long is too long, and how much longer can I keep going? Because that's kind of the mindset I have now. Like, okay, I make a couple more dollars an hour, but I'm beat. I'm beat.
Alright, that's gonna do it for this one. If you made it to the end, I'm interested to know if you're someone that works a graveyard shift. Let me know how long you've been doing it and why you chose to do it. Also, thank you all for watching, and thank you to everyone for the support in helping the channel grow. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and give the video a like if you found this video interesting. Thanks again, take care.